things actually working for once. How surprising.
We're live.
All right, so brief recap of last time. You walked through the corridors, this maze, having in the previous session before that encountered some illusions and finding your way to a chest that was inside of a illusion of lightning, but turns out you should have, been careful around that chest anyway. It was a mimic, and that's where we had begun the last session. Raylark had touched the mimic and had become affixed to it, and you proceeded to fight it, kill it, dig through its remains, and then continued walking through where you encountered multiple constructs, Warforged, that had asked you for identification. And they realized Raylark had matched the identity of someone that was wanted in multiple cities. You continued through, just bypassing completely the image of the Amnesu that you had seen previously, disguised as the Baron.
Oh, yes.
Just walked right past that. Continued through some winding hallways till you found... Where is he? This guy.
These guys.
What did I
Little
call
Green.
Little Green.
I refuse to acknowledge him by his real name.
Little Grin.
What name do you acknowledge him by?
Mike Wazowski.
Oh, okay. Little Green wasn't his real name anyway. I was just on the spot. He looked like a little green. Anyway, he turned into Big Red in the middle of the fight.
My favorite
bigger
gun.
as you damaged him more. Because he had said if you can kill him, he'd be free. And at the same time, the restriction he was placing on opening the portal would be dropped. So you defeated him. And as he promised, the gateway opened, and you charged through it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is where we resume. You have just charged through the gateway.
I presume that everybody else came, Magra and Fenton included.
Yep.
All right. Just that they're not on
So
one
you
map.
have all charged through the gateway, but I believe Skarackington ran through first
Of course.
without hesitation.
I think I dive bombed into it like in a pool.
Probably.
It was
I think you
probably
said
how I did-
cannonball.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It just lands and it's concrete and the other end. I'm like, oh, my legs.
So you're not wrong.
I was in a pile. All right, please continue.
You jump through, and you exit through this green swirling portal.
This is a whimsical little tune. And awaken.
I have lots of music.
This is a beautiful little trumpet little number. I want next session. I want Matako to have learned this on tuba and recite it to us.
And then right behind, and then behind you, that portal as well closes.
It's Skyrim.
It's a video game in a video game.
Games are
video
bad.
games.
Games are bad.
It's a
They make
writer
you
writing
mad.
about a writer writing about a writer.
And it's the original writer he's writing about.
Oh my gosh, Alan Wake's so smart. Anyway,
Yeah.
I look over
I
and
never
says,
beat that game.
Stephen King's just writing on a desk in the background of this, isn't he?
it's 3.
It's 3. He's back.
Yes. So you find yourself in a tower. You see another similar tower in the distance. The gateway seemed to be centered within this tower, almost as though the pillars were a focal point for it.
Oh, we're ground floor.
And
We're on the ground of it.
you are standing on the ground, yes.
Oh, right, okay.
And you have stepped out, and if you were to, well, I'll let you decide what you would like to do.
I don't know. What can you see?
Open all these crates in the chest.
It's a mimic. You die again.
Yeah. So you put your hand on a chest, and it's a mimic.
I just walk back through the portal again, like Homer going through the hedge.
Yeah. Just back up right again. No, as you open the chests and crates, if that is what you wish to do, you find that they are just filled with normal like supplies, foodstuffs, fabrics, things like that you might deliver to a small town or might be passed along a trade route.
Let's see if you 180. Is the portal still there? Or is it closed?
It is not.
Right. Does anything looking around give the implication that we are like on this floating island? Like,
you are certainly very high up, as much as you can tell. You could be on a mountaintop or something like that, but you do not see, like as you look around, indications of what you're on. You would have to walk around a bit further because this area is large, and you are not seeing the town where you were a moment ago, but you do see other locations in the distance, not just the one tower, including a bridge.
Is there a way to climb up this tower to get a better vantage? Is there like any sort of obvious means of getting up it?
The only way you can really see the scale would be to either stack things up and climb it like a ladder, or to try and scale the stone wall.
I leave this in the capable hands of our party member who has wings.
I fly on top of the stone pillar.
All right. I don't have a map for on top of the stone pillar, so instead I will bring you to this one. So that is what the stone tower looks like if you were to back away from it. And when you climb up to the top of it, and look around, you do see not only the bridge, but it looks like you are on a small continent. But you can see that there is an edge to it in the distance. This massive land is quite large, though. So maybe you're on a mountaintop.
Sorry. So we're on an island.
Yeah.
Is there like water and then other island? Like, do we see any other land masses, or what's surrounding?
You see
the
other
island?
land. You do see other land masses. There's a bridge that leads to one where you can see the tops of buildings.
Okay. So I'm kind of trying to figure out if this is like one of those floating islands above the city of the bad guys. I don't remember what it's called.
Sierra Lane.
Bad guys.
Sorry, not Criteria. Sierra Lane is a country.
Yeah.
So since you're flying, if you were to continue flying higher, you would get the indication that there is a city underneath where you are now.
Okay.
That you would be in the sky.
So I now confidently assume that this is where the archmages are.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in one of the floating islands.
If you were to fly closer to the edge and look down, you can see a city down there.
Fly into the sun like Icarus.
So, as you look down, you do see a city down there.
Do I recognize anything?
I know those birds.
Yeah, you recognize those birds.
Mom! What are you doing here?
That's as my mom used to say.
It's like my mom used to say. Birds of an Aarakocra stick together.
That's not what this character says.
Wouldn't be Aarakocra have a feather?
Whatever.
Whatever, man.
Whatever. My native tongue very well.
Yeah. But yes, you can see down to streets that look familiar based on the architecture style, but they're in the distance now. It is hard to tell.
Aarakocra don't have a word for bird.
No need.
Well, I don't see any of those.
So if I descend down,
Yeah,
and I say, so I'll tell the other ones, we're directly above Sterling or Criteria, one of the two.
Yeah.
So hard to tell from this distance. And I'll say that there are islands across the way, and there's a bridge that'll help that can take us. Is there only like one bridge going to one other island? As in, like, that's the only, like, if we were to go to another place, that's the only obvious path.
The bridge is the only path to the town that you could see, unless you wanted to go all the way like down to a lake and try and cross that. But there are other locations that have pathways leading to the same town. The town seems to be like the center with spokes coming out of it.
Right. So I'll say that there's a central structure and a town. There's a bridge that clearly takes us there. There's some other things and other pathways. Realistically, if we're going to go anywhere, that's our best bet, I would say.
Well, hopefully, first of all, the voice is working.
Are you doing it now? No.
It's not working? Well.
Unless you've gone through second puberty.
Well.
It's not working now, I presume. No.
No.
Oh, well.
Fine, we can swap.
Oh, yeah, I know how to fix it, actually. Whatever. So, that was me. Is that working now? That's not on. Oh. Is it working? Yes, it's working.
Okay, so I say,
Well, perhaps we should discuss the circumstances in which we find ourselves. I mean, we've gone through this portal, but who knows what is going to happen to the two of us.
as I look at Raylark, and I say, then I look at Jakar and Fenton and say,
Well, obviously, there are issues with the two of us being here, which has been identified by the sort of security. I agree we should take the bridge, but just to be on our toes.
and I say that then to Raylarkus.
Yeah. So I say, well, maybe news of our misdeeds has not made it this far, and we can clear our names if we find someone to speak to. But either way, we can't go back.
Yes.
At this moment, Fenton chimes in and he goes, "What news of misdeeds?"
I'll tell you when you're older.
Well, he was there, was he not? When the thing said you are guilty of the wee robot said.
Are you saying that in character?
No, I'm just saying. Surely he knows that because he was there.
I know, Skarackington, you were seen in the castle.
Was he not with us when he gave the paper?
The robot said.
Was he not there?
Are you saying that in character?
Were you not there when Raylark gave the paper to the robot?
What robot?
Or, not a robot.
Nope.
You do. The golem.
Right. I say to Fenton, tell me something only I would know about you right now.
I don't know what only you would know about me. I helped you with the alchemist, and you said we should leave him for dead back in Lochdoon.
Sure, did say that. I hustle over to Scrackington, and I say, so either Fenton's a robot, or he's had his memory wiped.
I'm just thinking of something.
See, this is out of character. I'll make sure to differentiate with my voices from now on. Would I know about how the spell Dimension Door works?
Yeah, you know how it works. Yes, you can cast it. You're familiar enough.
Okay, well, I'll say then.
Perhaps we should question the rest of our party members further. We've
Dimension door.
Yeah, whoops.
That's why you don't make typos in your spells.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I say.
perhaps this casting of Dimension Door has kind of frazzled time.
When did you cast Dimension Door?
So yeah, I'm just going to openly say this in front of everyone.
When we were with the golem and we showed the paper, and I cast Dimension Door to take Raylark away with me. Perhaps we know the time, there's been issues with time passing, and perhaps us doing that has changed. Well, here's a better question. How did you get here?
Well, we went into the portal, we walked down the hallways, and found the guy who was dead on the ground by the illusion of the blue dragon. And then he stood up, cast a spell, disappeared, and we walked through the portal.
I don't remember that.
That's because it didn't happen. So what I think is happening is when either I left to go and check a different pathway, the dead guy got up and cast a spell, which meant that Fenton's actually had a literal different experience than us. And then maybe we just saw illusions.
No, but I wasn't.
He went through a different path.
I wasn't there though. I was there. You went to check the other path and you zoomed around your wee room, but I was there.
Yeah, so we all passed the dead guy, but he didn't move. And I don't think Fenton was ever away from us other than when we Dimension Doored. But then he was with Jakar, right? Like they both came back together when we met them in the middle.
Well, I remember.
Yes, he was with me that whole time.
Well, I was
Jakar,
with.
how did you get here?
I've been here.
This is very unhelpful.
Did you say Patikia?
Patiki.
How did I get here?
Jakar, how did we all get here?
We went through the maze. We fought Little Green. He turned into the big red monster, and then a portal opened.
Little Green, Big Red.
Little Green, yes.
He had 3 phases and wanted to die, apparently.
You fought in that battle, Fenton.
I haven't fought anyone today.
Does anyone have detect magic that's not Fenton?
All I know is that guy cast a spell. It didn't seem to work on me, and then we walked through the portal.
Where did we walk through the portal?
In the same room.
The bloody zombie.
Okay, so you don't remember
kill
the little green Mike Wazowski looking guy?
No.
So there was just a portal in a room.
Yeah, we never got past that barrier of light, and then a portal opened up.
I want to roll
You
inside.
just kind of jump through.
I'm going to roll inside right now.
Does anyone have detect magic?
Nope, but I'm
Fenton?
rolling inside.
You're fairly confident he's telling the truth.
Can I do like a medicine check to see if he's actually a turtle, or like a nature check or survival or something?
Can I
You
skin
can do a
him?
medicine to examine his body. Yeah.
I want to count his.
skin him.
I want to count his tree rings.
Yeah, I want to know if he's actually like. I want to see if he's real, not like if he's actually physically there, but like I want to know if this is actually Fenton physically. What would I roll?
You could roll a medicine check to see if like he is a turtle. If you're trying to determine if it's real. Yeah, so you start to examine him, you're prodding his arms and his legs, his shell. He's certainly a turtle. He seems, perfect health. You can't find anything wrong with him.
Does he look? So he looks the same.
He looks the same.
I do an Arcana check, see if there's anything magical that's affecting his mind.
You can. You don't see any traces of magic on him. He did mention that someone that had been that body tried to cast a spell, and he resisted it. He's confident about that.
I want to give him a concussion.
Yep.
Right. Well.
Yeah, well, I mean, the rest of us all have this same sort of shared experience. I suppose you just don't have the same experience as us. Well, how old are you? Fenton.
How old are you, Fenton?
How old is Fenton? That's a very good question. I have to go into
208.
his character sheet. He did not put an age. I believe Fenton was around 60 years old, which is quite young for a turtle.
Well, it seems the senility is already coming to you, so
And you hear the sound of like air moving behind my mask, and me trying to smell the air to see if he shit himself.
So I think.
we're not going to work this out right now, so perhaps we should just proceed.
Well, I think Fenton failed the check, or was actually the spell succeeded, and he was in some sort of trance, didn't know where he was, and ended up in the same place we are. But his memories are not of this earth, are not
Not of this
of the
earth.
experience.
He's an unholy
Or-
abomination, and he must be destroyed.
Is it possible that I'm the only one who wasn't affected?
Nope.
Well,
And onto the bridge. Like, there's no way three of us had the same experience with you, and we're the ones that are wrong.
Can I look at the others and myself and see if we're still wounded from that fight?
You aren't.
We're not.
Wait a minute.
You can look at your character sheets.
Well, I'm at full health and hit die, and I've got max everything.
Okay, well, I assumed that I forgot to take my spell slots, so I started removing them.
So did I.
I was like, whoops, I forgot to do that last time.
I moved my hit points back down.
No,
Yeah.
you can set them back to where they were at the beginning of the session. That was on purpose.
So, did we not fight the monster?
Wait. Does Fenton have full health as well? How would we ask that in character? Like, are you hurt?
I'm feeling fine. Nothing. I mean, like I said, I haven't fought at all today.
Did I roll an insight check on myself to see if I've been hallucinating? Is that possible?
I don't know if you can do insight into yourself.
I look into my own soul. I do a bit of soul searching. Oh.
Is Magra with us?
Yes.
I ask her what happened.
I saw the same things that you did. We walked, and then there was the little green that became the big red thing.
Wait a minute, Magra's saying this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me.
Yes, the same things you did.
Wait a
Wait a minute, you can speak now?
I could speak. I'm just lost. I don't know where I am.
Oh, could she always speak, but she just never? All right, I thought she was completely like just in like a complete trance or something.
Sorry, yeah. She had responded to you a few times previous, but she seems to be almost like in a haze.
Oh, right, okay. Right. Oh yeah, so that changed there. That's all right.
Yeah, and you should have that as well.
Right, okay. Okay.
Well, I'm not hurt either, so this is all rather suspicious because I remember being pretty hurt by that thing. So let's just chalk it up to say that something wants us to be here. And perhaps this is a good thing.
Or knows that we're here.
Yeah, well, why would something heal us if we're wanted here? Surely they want us to have us beaten down as much as possible.
I don't know what's going on, and why would I be different?
I know you're special.
What happened after the man cast a spell? Did we just go straight through the portal from your point of view?
It opened up, and you stared at it, and then charged straight through it.
Wait a minute. You said I charged straight through it, but I jumped and bombed, and so did you see me do that?
Yeah, it was kind of like a dive that you did, but everybody headed straight through it.
Yep, I think you're seeing now. Sorry you had to find it this way.
Let's just head to the bridge.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Let's just head to the bridge because there's no way we're going to fucking work inside because we don't have all the pieces. We can spend 2 hours, the whole session, just sitting, standing underneath this tower chatting about this, but we're not going to really work anything out, are we? So, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
All right, so you see the bridge in the distance.
No houses on
And-
it. Excellent.
No houses are on it. No other buildings on it.
Wait a minute. When we saw this... Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, but you can see it's quite a tall bridge that extends, and I had mentioned like you could try and like swim across the lake that it crosses, etc. But this is quite a long and tall bridge.
When we were looking up at the island in the air before, was there a big, massive bridge?
So the island, you couldn't see what was on top of it.
So this is on top of the island. So this isn't extending. So when we were standing, basically my question is, when we were looking down, I was like, oh, the mages are up there. There wasn't a big fucking ass bridge extending out. No, okay.
There were other small islands that were joined by bridges, but there were none that had like a floating lake or anything.
Yeah, but the bridges didn't extend down to the ground level we were on.
Correct.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Okay, sorry. Please continue.
But yes, you can see that this bridge extends quite a long distance all the way to the town and is incredibly tall that it's covering this valley with a lake at the bottom, or spanning this valley with a lake at the bottom, I should say. So if you'd like to cross it, you can certainly do so.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna do.
That's not the go I thought he meant. He just got up and left.
He left it. He left.
Oh, I'll go right behind him.
I'll fly alongside them.
So you're going to fly alongside them?
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Yeah, I'll
the side
send-
of the bridge.
I'll send Quentin out to fly a little above us, keep a little bird's eye view.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you had him. Where's
Back on
Quentin?
that.
There he is. There he is. All right. So you head out onto the bridge.
Roll initiative.
Let's focus ping. There we go. So everyone can see where you are.
Rackington
Yeah.
the Blue.
So would you like to just walk across the bridge?
I'm assuming Scrackington will still stay in the lead.
Yeah. I'll move
Yeah.
him.
I think we'll go to fair pace. Like we're not in a rush, but we're not gonna like go too teeter totty. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have control over my.
You don't?
You're out of
No.
control. What the fuck's this thing?
The bridge.
What's this thing?
Oh, that's
that's-
Quentin.
That's Quentin. That's my
Well,
bat.
Haven't heard about him in a while. Has he been here this entire time?
Shakar.
He's been
There you
napping.
are.
I cast Firebolt. I will kill this bat.
You should have now control.
Geronimo!
Oh, there it is.
So, Scrackington, you will
I just
fall.
forgot he can't fly.
You die. You die. The end.
No, I got you. I can catch up surely.
I'm already
can
traveling
you
terminal
control
velocity.
Quentin?
No.
Just want to make sure. Yeah, Jakar, you should be able to control Quentin, right?
Yep.
All right. Yep. So you're on the bridge. You're
I
welcome
was,
to do whatever you'd like.
This is suspicious that there's a map for this. I wish to proceed and while looking around me, because this is a bit suspicious. Well, I wouldn't be suspicious because there's a map, but we're crossing a big long ass bridge, and just in case something untoward happens. So I will keep looking around. I will make a perception check, if that is okay.
Yep. Go ahead and make a perception check, and I'll use it as you cross.
Oh, well, I'm blind.
You're overtaken by the majesty of the terrain around you.
Like part of me wants to like
It's-
do a stealth check, even though I'm flying in plain sight beside the bridge.
Scrackington does not appreciate the natural environment. Let that be known.
And Quentin's been left behind. There he goes.
See,
I always do
He's a
wonder
lazy boy sometimes.
is that we have like a passive perception, but if you roll worse, does that mean just like how does that even work? I do wonder that sometimes.
Yeah, so the way I've always ruled it is the passive perception is constantly running, but your perception roll is to try and see something specifically.
All right.
So
Oops.
if there were like a very loud sound, your passive perception is going to pick that up, even if your perception roll was very bad.
But yeah. Well, that makes sense.
But you wouldn't be able to then pinpoint where it is.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yep. And as you continue crossing, you're getting closer. The town is starting to come into view.
I come to this point where it looks kind of shadowy.
Oops. I'm covering Jakar.
I'm gonna at this point stand up. Sorry, go on.
I was going to send Quentin out just a wee bit forward to keep like maybe that distance in front of us and keep an eye out for anything. Anything that
that
looks
idea.
dangerous and come back and warn us.
Does Quincy speak? Sorry, a language?
He does the
Or do you
body rap.
communicate through thoughts? How do you communicate with Quincy?
I do speak with him.
He does
He's a very good boy. He likes
echolocation.
cheese snacks.
That is canon now. I'm gonna
And
just
also
share
sometimes
this
while
real
you're
quick
sleeping,
with
he will bite your toes and wake you up. That's why he's
So-
called Quentin, after this weird person I knew once.
Did say he's a Yule lad?
Yule lad. The Yule boy.
Yeah. I just want to share this. I did 2 rolls. Amazing luck. Amazing luck.
Counter perception rolls for the dragons that are underneath the bridge right now.
Yeah, I want to stand up on the thing and look down.
Yeah, you look down and you see it's a very long way, several hundred yards down to the ground underneath you as you're about to reach the water.
Oh, yards, not even feet.
Not feet, yards. Yeah, it's a tall bridge.
Okay, I step back off.
This clearly doesn't look like it was made by, normal construction methods because of the size of it.
Alright.
You can't imagine a pillar this tall wouldn't collapse under its own weight.
Can I make an Arcana check about it, the structure?
Sure. You can tell that this was both magically constructed and is still enchanted to this at this very moment.
Wait,
I wish I had the spell magic right now.
is it a real bridge but enchanted, or is it completely not real?
It seems to be physically there as you walk across it. Well, you're not walking across it, but
You look over at me as you ask that, and I'm huffing air out of a balloon, and then I just say,
Nothing's real, man. Have you not learnt this yet? Nothing's real.
What happens if I fly directly but gently into the bridge?
can you define into the bridge?
Okay,
Like,
I refine
into the
by
wall
saying
of it?
I'm gonna get closer to it. I'm gonna like extend. I'm gonna like go glide in and like brush it with my wing and see if I can feel it.
Oh, okay.
Edgy
so you're
humor
actually
time.
trying to
Feet
contact
first.
the bridge.
Edgy
Yeah,
humor
yeah.
time. He's going to 9/11 into it.
Okay. Oh, boy.
I said edgy humor time. I did warn.
You give us like a half-second warning.
Yeah, that was all you needed to
We're gonna
prepare.
have to add stream delay for us.
But yes, as you brush it with the tips of your wing, you find that it is physically there, as far as you can
Right.
tell,
Cool.
by your perception.
My passive perception.
I wouldn't consider that passive. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Continue as you would like. So you know you're walking across an enchanted bridge.
Yeah, I'm just walking.
Sure. Let's go.
Oh
Christopher Walken.
no. Oh no, I just realized something. As I walk along, I say this.
See if we get to the end of this bridge and find we're at the start of the bridge again. I'm gonna be real mad.
Couldn't
I've
be
already
possible.
used that trope. You see the town getting closer to you as you cross the bridge.
See if we get to this time and it's like one of those things where it's actually just like a figurine or something. It's not even a real time. I'm gonna get real mad.
So as you cross the bridge,
I cross
you
the
find
abyss.
that it puts. Yeah. Oh, you can go outside the map?
Yes. Goodbye, world.
Wow.
Goodbye.
I didn't know it let you do that.
I'll stop here.
Hello, darkness, my old.
It's like the
So
Truman
you
Show.
find it.
We're just going
It brings you to a hill just above the town. And so you're looking down at the town. And here's where you can see some of those other islands that were floating alongside it. Some are joined by simple hanging bridges.
Well, I've been here before. This is Falador from RuneScape.
I've never played RuneScape.
Oh man.
Yes, I'd recognize these fireworks anywhere.
Just wizards are just blasting things into the air.
You hear music. The festivities are continuing from down where you had been previously, the Festival of the Triad.
I look for two halflings trying to steal a sort of dragon-shaped firework. I love this tune. Is this not your man? What is this Sugar Plum Mystery? What's this called? Who does this?
I have no idea.
What are you
It's
on
just
about?
in my list.
This the music. This isn't Sugar Plum Fairy.
No.
Music. I've not got any music playing.
Oh,
Isn't it?
Why can't I hear music?
it's the one from the start of Beauty and the Beast in the Disney one. What do you call this? It's like Fossils or something like this. Is the real music what this is called?
Right. Why can't? How do I activate music?
Maybe
is it not?
refresh the page.
Did you turn the
Audio and
music off?
video. My master volume's at max.
Do you have maybe is your ad blocks or something, or like blocks music or something?
Oh yeah, did you block audio on the tab?
Yeah.
No, it's not that. But I have a thing where videos don't autoplay, and I have a feeling that's what it is. So yeah, in the taskbar, block audio and video from autoplay. So yeah, that's probably why.
Here, wait a minute. Sorry, go on your description. I'm just looking for this music. Is it this? Is there anything else you want to describe?
Yeah, so as you look down at the town, the festivities for the Festival of the Triad seem to be in full swing here as well. You see performers, musicians, you see people throwing around spells more proficiently and extravagantly than they were doing down in the streets below. So obviously everyone here has greater magical prowess.
Hmm.
Oh, it's the fucking fishes from Carnival of the Animals.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, is there not one like called Fossils or something?
There probably is. This is Camille Sanson. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Fucking aquarium or whatever.
I don't.
It was one of the ones I think I got out of
Yeah,
the jukebox.
but it's called like Sugar Plum Mystery. I don't. Surely this music isn't copyrighted because it's like fucking like 200 years
I think
old.
it's meant to sound similar to another song, but not the exact same.
Sugar Plum Fairy, so like the the one from Tetris.
Yep.
Doodle-doodle-oo. Sorry, that was distracting me. This banging tune. All right. Well, so we're here in this place. They're having their celebrations. Is everyone here like a wizard?
It seems to be, yeah, everyone is dressed in a manner that would imply that, or they're throwing around spells. There are performers that may not be wizards, perhaps they are bards,
Mm.
but there are certainly a lot of spellcasters around of all sorts.
I want to start showing off.
With your own firework blasts.
I cast Fireball.
There it is.
No,
There it
no,
is.
no. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand actually, because it's a cantrip.
All right.
And it says it lasts a duration. Well, it's only 1 minute. If you're over 30 feet, I'll just continually cast it. Repeatedly cast it on repeat. And I'm just going to like find something ridiculous from my inventory. And I'm going to put the Nothic eye in the mage hand's hand. And I'm just going to let
I
it.
forgot you had that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do it because it's in my inventory. And I'm going to just walk around, just holding it right beside, floating as I walk around beside me, just to say that I am also a wizard. And these plebeians who I'm with are not wizards.
All right. Anyone else like to do anything as you enter the streets? Because it seems like Skrakinson's going to do that.
I guess I'll do the same. I mean, I'm here to find mages, so I'll look for the archmages.
There's mages everywhere.
Yeah, but they've got different robes.
Do they?
Possibly.
I don't know. I'm bullshitting to sound knowledgeable.
When I look with my eyes, do they have different robes?
What do your elf eyes see?
I'm not an elf. That's
You
racist.
find people dressed in all sorts of manner. They're, like I said, not just mages here, but perhaps bards or clerics or other spellcasters.
Boo.
Bards. Disgusting folk. Well, this is very difficult. Okay, I'm going to start asking people, like, what's the name of this town? How long have you been here? I'm going to do some general reconnaissance.
All right. So you head down to the street. And yeah, so you're just walking up to the first person you see?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to focus on mages, but yeah, I'm just going to get in there. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you walk up to the first one you see and ask them where you are, and well, we call it Far Yard here. We're at the island of the Archmages. How did you end up here if you don't know where you are?
We traveled through some unusual means.
Unusual means. Huh. Well, don't we all? I'm sure you have your own spells you've created.
Yep. I definitely have spells that the other people I travel with do not.
All right.
Yep. So what could you tell me about this time?
Well, this is on the island, which has been created over the centuries by the various archmages. And so when you have an island where people live, you need a town.
And what made people come to live here?
You have here the 13 most powerful mages in all of Cyrillane.
Yes.
Anyone would want to come study with them.
Lovely. This is good. I like where we're going. Tell me more.
Do you not know the archmages?
Vindication. Yep. I've heard. I am here to meet with the archmages. We just have a different name for the town where I'm from.
That's unusual. It's okay, but yeah,
I have traveled over many mountains. My language is not like others.
Okay.
I
just a language
assume we are
barrier.
speaking common though right now. It's not like
Yes.
some sort of celestial body. What else do I speak?
You speak jive.
Yeah, celestial. Yep.
I had assumed you spoke to him in common. I mean,
Well, yeah. But just in case, you never know in these places.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go. Where is it?
Is it obvious where the archmages live or hang out?
There are a lot of buildings. You can't even see all of them from where you are on the street.
As I'm walking around, like there's this town, but is there like anything like there's the town and then like outside there's like a big massive like castle where they would obviously live in? Is there anything like that I can see?
It would be difficult to see from the street where you are now.
Okay, well I'll strike up conversation with somebody.
Yeah. Well, if you're here to see the archmages, though, you could request a meeting with them. They're quite busy all the time.
Yeah.
Which one are you looking to meet with? Is it
Go on, sir.
Is it Unghag? Do you need an answer? Many people come here looking for Unghag.
Hag was the one we killed their little goblin boy, by the way.
Yeah, little green mentioned Ungren.
Pretty sure that's what you called them.
Unghag.
I've got here.
Oh, there's Lurksbrax.
Yes.
I've got Lursbrax as a tiefling archmage conjuration, and then I've written Erg Brag is the green orc archmage of divination.
That's Unghag. Unghag.
Yeah, that's
It's like,
Sorry.
are you a hag?
Well, I was using the voice, so that might be why. If you remember, he had that unusual voice.
Yes, I recall. I couldn't even understand it.
right. So conjuration probably not that useful. Divination definitely. Unghag is definitely on my to-do list. To see list.
In my body count.
I've always wanted to do an archmage.
That's it. We came here for you just to have sex with one of the archmages. He's like, is this what this whole thing's been about? God fucking damn.
Only my villain arc is now complete.
Yeah. I'm taking
You
them
all
to the blue
thought that we
zone.
were here for knowledge.
I'm here to wet my dick.
Now you know where I get the title of the campaign from.
Aberrant
Aberrant
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think Unghag.
Umhag. It's not even hard. Umhag.
Right, Unghag is definitely a good shout.
Oh. Well, yeah, you can find Unghag usually up at the council hall.
Lovely. Taking notes.
Is that all you need? Just some divination?
Whoa! What else is on offer?
Oh, I didn't know if you were here to study. I mean, I study personally with where's the name? Sorry. Brimold Lightseeker.
Brimold Lightseeker.
Yes.
And Brimold is what kind of mage?
And you see the terrain around you start to shift and merge into a mountainside.
Just like home.
Yeah. And he goes, School of Illusion, of course. And then he snaps his fingers and it goes away.
That's actually kind of my jam, not gonna lie. I think we might become good friends.
You're
No,
an illusionist as well?
I am an illusionist of body more than of mind.
It's an interesting way of phrasing it. I know of
Yeah.
spells like, mirror self.
I'm really sorry. Can I just check? What did you say the Unghang is at? Like my brain is saying solicitors. I know that's not what you said.
Town hall or something like that.
Council hall is where she is.
Council
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I heard council and I was like council tax. The council house, council hall.
Sorry, I forgot. Council has too many meanings.
Sorry, council house. Great. Right. From all the archmage release. Right. Well, did this person introduce them? Have they given me their name?
Oh, I apologize. With all the activity, I kind of got lost in myself. Drogwis Hogfurrow.
Drogba Hotbrow.
Drogwis Hogfurrow.
Drobwis Hotburrow. Furrow?
Hogfurrow. It's not a difficult name. Illusionist of the Third Order.
Oh gosh, you've got a title. Illusionist. Sweet. They call me Raylark. Gosh, let me see. Do I have a last name? Nope.
Do I have a last name? Let me check my driver's license.
Hang on, I need to pick myself up.
He's got to pull out his underwear and read it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh. Raylark. Blumenfeld. First of his name. Error.
Error?
Syntax error.
Hang on.
1010111. Dumping.
Flipping portals, damn it. All my backstory is just portals. There's no names of anywhere.
Error 404. Errol 404 should be your name.
Great, yeah. Heir to the mountains of Grimsnarl. No. Anyway, illusionist of the Third Order. Great. Now. Well, that's some good information. What is the celebration happening right now?
You must be very new to this area if you don't know the Festival of the Triad. How'd you even get up here if you didn't walk through it down in Crateria?
Portals.
That's true. You said you had your own ways of traveling.
Yes. Well, I'm something of a portal cracker. I delve in planes that others dare not.
Oh, I thought you were a conjurer or an illusionist, not a conjurist.
Well, as I said, an illusionist of the physical form can also portal about.
He turns to some of the others in the party and goes,
Well, I'm not there. I'm just.
"Is he?" Yeah. Some of the others who are around. So maybe Magra and did you follow as well, Jakar?
Stayed with Raylark.
Yeah, you stayed with Raylark. Okay. So he turns to you and says, "Does he always speak in riddles?"
Yes, he's part of the illusion, you'll see.
Uh-huh. I've got no idea what you mean.
Well, this has been truly delightful. I have traveled many miles through many portals to get to here. I am seeking of knowledge of the Emperor.
And he just starts staring back at you. The Emperor
Yeah,
is dead.
I know. They say the Emperor's body is in Criteria, but I do not know where. I have not been able to find it.
You wanted to pay your respects to the... Okay. You should have just said that from the beginning.
What can I say? Trickster!
I have to wonder if you're just mad.
Oh no, that's true. Very much so. No need to incite that.
Well, there's an
Oh.
island not too far from here. You can walk across the bridge to it. You can find the gravestone there.
Yes. Finally. Answers. Okay. Well, you've been very helpful. Maybe we will cross paths again. I assume you will be here for a long time.
I live here.
Oh, you've not always lived. No, but you moved here,
I
right?
live
To learn
here.
magic.
I've lived here for 23 years. I think that's long enough.
Well, you don't look. Wait, what's the correct way to say this?
You're senile.
No, but like presumably, how old is he? Look?
Here, let me give you a picture of him.
Like, I assume this guy's in his 50s and he moved here when he was like 20 with aspirations to do amazing things, and then just like never left. Yeah,
He looks like
exactly.
He looks like fucking Sean Connery.
He looks like Sean Connery. He does.
The halfling Sean Connery.
Money
I gotta
printer.
change the voice now.
Yeah. Council of the Archmages, you see.
My name's
The Council of the
Farrell.
Archmages, you see.
Yes. Q to the Batmobile.
We need the
Welcome.
dog drop which.
Welcome to the Rock. I mean, Council of the Archmages.
Okay, so does he want to talk more, or are we, where we at?
Well, so he's told you where that is located. It's up to you. Do you wish to continue talking, or are you going to walk away, bid him adieu?
Well, I've got a place to go now. Jolly lovely. Got some direction, some purpose, and then also I can speak with Unghag.
So what would you like to do? And Scrackington's walking around with an eye.
Well, I was going to do other stuff.
I guess
Yeah, so I'll follow up with you in a second.
I think I'll start. Well, okay. How close was the island that Drawbwist pointed to?
He just points you in a direction. If you'd like to ask for more information, it is within walking distance, but it's pretty far in terms of the scale of this island. It's almost on the other side. So remember, it's got that hub and spoke design, so it's on one of the other spokes.
I
Drop the screw in the tuna.
think I'll start heading towards the place, the island with the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the Emperor here? Like, why is he on the floating island with the Archmages?
Yes, you got to
I
find
don't
out.
ask that because I don't want to sound stupid.
Mm-hmm. You may have
I've already
already asked
given-
that once before.
I'm pretty sure
If
you
you
had
recall.
you had a whole thing where you literally spoke about the Emperor and all this. Was it not with like the guard or something outside your boys?
It may have been there and with the regent.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, but all they were saying was about the new Emperor.
No, there was a whole
Mm,
thing.
no,
There was a whole.
assassin.
I recall there was a thing
Right,
about why he wasn't
assassinated
there.
the Emperor, started the role of viziers. The events of the ground remain.
I didn't
There
write
are
it
islands
down
above
because
the
I don't
grounds
care.
With the remain. Oh no, I've got it. There are islands above the castle grounds with the remains of the emperor.
Mm-hmm.
Admiral Brambert sleeping with. Brambert's been sleeping with Thormweir?
Yes. You were asking for rumors.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Rowena has been stealing money from Whorewise.
I literally remembered you going, I'm gonna write this down. It's like-
I tell you what, this is a new arc for me in D&D. Like, it's so fun to go back and read your notes and be like, oh, look at that.
I think you should spread those rumors up here.
Right. So Alphas
Sow the
Longtail
chaos.
assassinated the emperor and started the war of Vesuvius, but there's an army in the way. Hands of the remains. Okay. Right. I'm gonna go try and find the emperor then.
All right. So
Own my quest.
Scrackington, while he's been having this conversation, you had an eye of the Nothic in your mage hand.
Yeah, well, I wanted it to
What are
carry
you
something.
doing?
I'm just walking along. I want to look for, because this place is so magical, I want to look and see if there's any place that sort of specializes in magical items.
So you're looking for a shop?
Yeah, I assume that that's going to be fairly common because this is such a whimsical, magical place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally going to browse.
There-
I've not looking for anything in particular.
Yeah. There are certainly shops around, and many of them are closed due to the people being at the festivities. So go ahead and make an investigation roll for me to see what you can find for open shops. A 19.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah. Had to happen eventually.
My
A
shit
good
rolls.
system with good rolls, yeah. Yeah, so you find what looks to be a shop, and you open the door and walk inside, and it's unclear if this is a shop or someone's living room, but they do seem to be selling things.
Mm. So I'm like,
Hello.
Yes, yes.
what sort
What
of
can I
person?
do for you?
What sort of person is this?
This is a. Actually, let me make sure I got the correct voice for that one as well. Yeah. Where are you?
Oh, fuck.
This is a old dwarf.
All right.
He's
Does he look
Yeah.
really old? Like when dwarf years he's old?
in dwarf years. He's middle aged. So dwarves, live to be
Yeah.
250 or so years old. So you're probably guessing he's 150 to 200, somewhere in that.
Okay.
Graying. You can still see some orange in his hair, but a lot of it has started to turn gray.
Okay.
If you want more
Hello.
details, I have more details.
Hello, Master Dwarf. Do you have items for sale?
Oh, yes. I've got all sorts of things. I have items that I'm sure you can only find here. It's
Well, that's quite
something of a
tempting.
trade of mine.
Oh, that's quite tempting. What do you have for sale?
Well, what sort of things are you looking for? Potions?
Just
Magical trinkets?
Yeah, more magical trinkets. Like not potions. Magical trinkets, weaponry, armor, anything unusual.
Weaponry and armor is not something we often deal with. I mean, as a
that's
mage
fine.
yourself, you probably are well aware that we tend to, handle things non-physically.
Sure, you could have enchanted robes, enchanted staffs, that's what I mean. But if you do not
Yes.
have those things, that is fine. I'm just interested in what you have, which are not potions, essentially.
Yes, well, I do have for the traveling mage this, and he holds up a satchel. This documentsy satchel
Documancy satchel.
Yes.
And what does it do?
It's designed to hold a greater volume than you might expect from its size. And with the single command word, you can draw forth certain scrolls from it.
So it's just a bag of holding for scrolls.
It doesn't just hold the scrolls. I said with the command word, you can draw forth a scroll.
I'm not interested in anything else.
Oh, well, that one's usually such a popular item. Here we are. And he pulls out a small crystal
What?
sphere.
Okay, what's this?
This item is truly wondrous. It is Dungeon's Sundering Sphere.
Okay.
It will suit your needs as someone, you mentioned weapons, looking for combat. This is what you would like, then.
I think now is a good time to tell you I only have 16 gold.
16?
Correct.
Are you looking to just buy a meal?
Excuse me? I should,
These
take
are
I
all-
should take my glove off and slap you for that unwitty retort.
These are all powerful magic items. 16 gold, unless you have perhaps things to trade. It's
Perhaps.
hardly enough.
Perhaps.
But
But you've already insulted me, so perhaps I should just leave.
If you'd like to, I won't stop you.
Well, you can't stop me. Can't stop me. I'll kill you. You try to stop me.
No.
I've heard that one before.
Well, I'm sure you have. Well, you think you can?
Are you challenging me to stop you? I'm confused.
I am challenging you to a one-on-one duel, and if I win, I get the sphere.
Are you certain of that? And he lifts an ebony staff from underneath the desk.
I thought you didn't
Fight,
have
fight,
any magic
fight,
items like that.
Fight.
A staff is something personal to a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
Then you should know that.
Is everybody up here so rude like you?
You're gonna
Is
die.
everyone down there so poor like you?
Oh, right, okay.
Whoa.
Okay,
I wish I was here for this.
okay. If that's the way you want to play this, I assure you, I will ruin your life. So, I'm going to leave now, but I won't forget this. At some point in the future, you won't remember me, but I will remember you, and we'll see how that works out for you.
If I'm lucky, I won't remember you by the time you make it to the street.
Yeah, well.
What can I do to fuck up his life right now?
Yeah, you tell him, Scrackenden. Woo. Boys from the hood represent.
I really shouldn't do anything.
It's up to you.
Really? But no anymore.
I have some chalk in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm presuming this is what his place looks like.
Yeah, yes, what you're seeing is what this place looks like.
Where's he standing in the room?
Oh, there's a small desk over at the right side, in front of the shelf with the pumpkins on it.
Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm going to pull out the chalk in my inventory and see his little rug with his little table with whatever the fuck that's on. I'm just gonna pull the rug and I'm just gonna flip the rug up, and I'm just gonna draw a dick on the floor in the chalk, and then I'm gonna walk out. Actually, I'm gonna draw a dick. I'm gonna draw a dick on the floor, cover it up with the rug, and then walk out.
He watches you do this.
Yeah, we can
perplexed.
watch. Oh, you can watch. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you walk out.
As I walk out, I say,
Hopefully that'll remind you what you are.
and I just leave. And then I'm going to go and find the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was probably, I'd say, finding the shop and then making your way back after that conversation, about an equal amount of time to the conversation that Raylark had.
Yeah. I
And
want
so
to
you
note.
find him.
I want to note the shop name, please.
You didn't note a particular name on the shop. Like I said, this looked almost like someone converted their house into a shop.
So there was nothing to indicate. How would I have picked up that it sold stuff?
Stuff in the windows.
Okay, well.
So you know how shops will put like produce and
Yeah.
products in the windows. So like I said, it didn't stand out. It was like a converted house.
Okay, well, I'm going to beat this guy by bureaucracy. So, let me see. No, I'm going to I now have my new goal, but you'll find out what it is soon. So, but I'm able to pinpoint where his property is.
Yeah.
Okay. Property of dickhead. Dwarf. Okay. Ruin his life. Okay. It's in my notes. So I find the rest of the party. I presume I can do that.
Yes, yeah, you can retrace your steps back to where you were.
All right.
And so the party has met up.
So I say,
Everyone here seems to be a fucking asshole. Is this me? Said I was poor.
Said that.
Well, don't
I told
worry.
you his name, you'd be very upset.
Don't worry about it. He'll get what's coming to him.
That guy was actually quite nice to us.
Well, you struck gold then. Have you found what you were looking for to do up here? We haven't been stopped yet, so that's a good thing. Real art.
Am I there?
You and me were together.
Oh, well, I thought we had moved quite far on. I thought we were okay.
this
whatever,
happened
it's
at
fine.
the same time.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So when you said the conversation took about the same amount of time, so okay, fine, right, I get it. Sorry, I thought that we had, even though, yeah, okay, fine. Right.
Do you have the
Well-
match, Real Arc?
Yes. Now I know where the door is. I mean, the Emperor. So we can very easily find what happened, find the body, and then we can go and see the archmages. I now have 4 names, maybe more.
Okay, great.
This seems like a great place for magic.
Yeah, well, a lot of the wielders are assholes, but yeah,
Takes one to. Oh, sorry.
well, we'll see. I'm interested to speak to them too. These archmages. In fact,
Orcus Magus.
even if I don't get speaking to them, a town clerk would be good.
So far, all I've really seen are mages and magic. Not much else.
Okay, well, if you're wanting to do something, then you have something in mind you want to do, I'm happy to be accompanied.
Hmm.
What was that? Some guy just flew into space. Sean Connery.
That was the guy from before, yeah.
He stands there.
I'm just putting you back where you were.
Take lift off. I have nothing further to thank you. I have nothing further to add. So
Would you like to go towards the Emperor's
There we go.
resting place now?
Yeah,
this is my thing, so I have nothing to say.
big time.
Mm-hmm.
Lead the way.
All right, so you're able to navigate there. The island is quite large, but like I said, it's still a walkable distance to get to it. You have to cross some wooden bridges to get there, but you're able to find what was described to you for a gravestone. And I say gravestone, it is obviously from the perspective, you can tell quite large.
He was a large man, this emperor.
Larger than life.
He's like some sort of Statue of Liberty, like S character. I don't know, how old was the emperor?
I don't think you would know that.
There's like freaking Caecilius over here.
Well, the reason I was thinking of was like, where's all the other emperors' grave, and this guy's got like fucking Statue of Liberty.
It's a good question.
Got to be some meaning here. What's the raven beside him?
I don't care about the emperor that much.
Right. What do I need to learn from you?
I'm just getting drunk in the side. Scrackington's just sitting there drinking. Like, I don't give a fuck about this.
Just drawing dicks on everything.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, I don't care. This is your thing.
I'm glad we've become such good friends in this journey.
I'm like, yeah, whatever. Of course you can. Just drop it on the ground. I think
Right,
we do have questions. I care about speaking to the Archmages, but I don't care about the.
Yeah, I examine everything that I can about the Emperor. I'm trying to find the answer that I seek.
You're gonna have to give me a little more to like tell you what rolls to make.
Look under his
What are you-
statue
No.
loincloth. Your
Are you
character.
examining the grave site itself, the statue?
Oh, we're actually able to go
Everything.
to his actual grave.
Can we touch the statue?
You have to examine it to find out what you're looking at.
Can I fondle his loins as he lies there?
You have to find out what you're looking at first.
Right.
So you
Oh.
are at the statue. Are you looking for like where the ground had been disturbed a few years ago that he might have been buried? Are you looking at the statue itself? Are you?
I'll start in the
like,
surrounding area.
And what are you investigating for? Like, are you talking to people to
Are there
find
people
out
here?
stories? Sure, there's still people walking around this whole area. This is not an unpopulated island.
I'll ask the people what happened here. Tell me of the history. Tell me all about the Emperor.
Okay, so you're just asking for the history of the emperor.
No, for Jesus' sake. Tell me about the end of the Emperor's life up until him.
The emperor was black.
Oh God. Right. So like what happens here? Tell me about the area. Why is everything the way it is? Why is there a statue here? What happened? Just tell me everything. Tell me about the death of the Emperor. I need to know.
All right, so you just walk up to a random person and ask them to tell you everything about the final years of the emperor's life?
Please. Don't leave anything out. I need to know something, and I don't know what it is yet.
The unknown unknowns.
The
There's
unknown
something very
soldier.
important. There's something very important about the Emperor dying, and I need to know what it is.
Well, I can tell you a bit about the final years of the Emperor. I was here for it. I've lived in the
Magra,
city
how did
my
you-
whole life. I apologize. I only have one voice.
He's the man of many voice.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry, I just.
I could try this one. Is this better?
Oh. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. Do you like this one? Okay. Yeah. So the final years of the Emperor were fairly ordinary. In the scope of Criteria, we had some disputes, as we often do, with the other countries, primarily, as it always seems to happen, Old Khan and the Cortical Empire.
Wait. Khan Cortical Empire. Hang on. Sorry.
Can.
Do I have anything about Khan in my notes? I don't have anything about Khan. Longfield, Alafast, General Kerkrax, Paradukadukor, Famfalon, Mold of the Region. Okay, right. Sorry, right. Okay, right. So you were saying Khan?
We've always had disputes with them in the past, but we still, of course, have diplomatic relations with them.
Is Khan a place or a person?
Khan is the kingdom to the southeast of here, just south of Teely's Gulf in the North Tropics.
From Star Trek.
South of Tea Leaves Gulf in the Star
Tea.
Tropics?
South of Teely's Gulf?
Yep.
North of Nulam Sea. It's a large country. I'm surprised you aren't familiar with it.
Nulam Sea. Yep.
Numeracy.
We've always had disputes with them, and it's normal. But we maintained relations, and then, just a little over 3 years ago, there was the assassination that started this whole mess. You, I'm sure, have heard about that already, so I don't need to go into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard something about the Immortal striking out against other countries not long after that. We don't know what caused it, but he's been quite agitated. Is there more you wanted to know? Most of what I've told you is common knowledge.
Anything suspicious about the murder?
It was done by one of his close friends, the Vizier. And that is suspicious on its own.
The Vizier being, Alafast assassinated the Emperor and started the war. Yeah. Cool. Yep. How did the Emperor end up getting buried here?
Oh, the Archmages insisted on it. They had a close relationship with him during his reign, and they following his demise, insisted on building a tribute to him here.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I believe it was... hard to remember. I think it was Lursbrax that was leading that effort.
Okay. Okay. anything of remarkability or interest of this particular area since he was buried?
This area is just a fairly normal, island amongst the other ones. Very lush and beautiful. I guess that's why they chose it, to give him a proper resting place as an emperor. I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Me either. Right. Okay. Just a couple more. Does the Wells End mean anything to you?
Wells End. Oh, are you talking about the Wells of Death?
Yep. That's the one. You got me.
Well, they say whoever goes through the Wells of Death will be brought to the place where they need to be if there's unfinished destiny.
Okay.
Still more to do. Death won't claim you yet.
Okay.
What's in the well?
So what's in the well?
What's the box? What's in the well?
So there's, I don't know if it's a proverb from the triad or what, but it's the well's end is another's beginning. There are trials at every opening. If you're beyond forgiveness, you die.
How do you know about this?
I was told.
By who?
Don't remember. That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. That was the priestess of death in Limniposia. That was a long time ago.
Interesting.
And that is something that you would be very familiar with as well, Jakar, is the stories around the wells of death. That if you enter them and you have unfinished business, it takes you to where you need to be, unless you are beyond forgiveness or you have no unfinished business, in which case you just die in the well.
I love whales. Get my water from them.
I guess the only other thing I can think of
Where?
is this idea of renewal in the godhood, and if that applies to the Emperor or Alifast or the Immortal. Otherwise, I'm relatively stumped.
Mm-hmm. If you have any particular questions about lore, you can always ask them.
Where's the well?
You went through one. Every Temple of Death has one.
Is this where we came in, the one? Through the...
Yeah, so you had found one underground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jakar, no questions from you? No?
Right. The only
The
other
lore's so
thing I can think of is-
complicated, I can't remember it all.
The only thing,
I would
the only
literally
other
have to go
thing
through
I
this
can-
whole book just to understand what the fuck is going on.
Right. The only other thing that I can think of doing is speaking with Lursbrax and seeing if he has got something.
It's the proverb that Raylark said. Do I know that, or do I just know about the Wells and the story about that?
It wasn't really a proverb. It was just something he was told about how the wells work. So it's, yeah, I don't know if I had written it down as a proverb. I'm looking through the book of lore now for it. But it's just something about how the wells work, that if you have destiny remaining, then it takes you to where you need to be. If you're beyond forgiveness or you have reached the end of your destiny in that regard, it just kills you. Like if you have nothing else to accomplish in life. Let's see here.
People that do go through it and come out, is there anything particular about them other than that they have destiny remaining? Is there anything particular about them that I would have known about?
Very few actually survive it. And so many of the ones who have survived you are often related to, even if not the main part of it, they're often related to major events. So, for example, it could be like, someone delivering a message that prevented a war or something like that. So they dared to jump in the well of death.
These guys all went through it. I suppose they haven't said that out loud to me yet.
And we never will. Because I don't even remember. There's too much stuff. Like, I can only really focus on my character. I can't help you. And I'm barely even doing my own character. I'm just walking around being an asshole every session.
Right. The next thing in my thinking list is speak to Lursbrax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had talked about Lursbrax and Unghag.
Yeah, I think Lursbrax.
Or
Well,
you-
now that I know Lursbrax was heading the tribute to the Emperor, that seems like a better choice now.
The
Yeah.
person that's here, is the Emperor actually entombed here, or is his body elsewhere?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
The Emperor, I actually don't know if the body is here. It seems like it would be wrong to just leave it in the public.
Is there... Well, for previous emperors, where were they buried? Do they all have their own islands?
Oh, no, they were all buried within, we have the Imperial Graveyard.
I see.
It
There's
is
no-
up here on the islands as well. It's just this tribute is different.
This may simply be a shrine to the Emperor.
That would make the most sense to me. I can't imagine why they bury him separate.
One more question. Prior to the Emperor's death, the Vizier and the Emperor, were they having political disagreements at the time?
Not that I
Yes.
know of. I'm not privy to the discussions in the Imperial Court, but
What about any
Generally,
rumors
they-
about between the Council of Mages and the Vizier?
not that I know of, they were generally on good terms with each other, the Emperor and the Vizier. I think you know they were old friends, right?
Yes,
Grew
I've
up
heard.
together. It seems like you're investigating more so the Vizier and his motivations, which I can't speak to. It's been a mystery why he would do all this.
No, I'm simply a historian. Forgive me.
Oh, okay.
Is the Emperor trapped in carbonite?
I don't know what that is.
People today.
It sounds like something from a long time ago.
Yeah, it was. That's
In a
history,
galaxy
man.
far, far away.
That's history. We're living it.
Huh?
Big machine.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, B Trim, by the way.
Aloha.
Yes. So,
Hello.
would you like me to give you a brief recap?
Sure. Don't
Lu-
take too long.
Your character got dementia. I'm not even kidding.
Accurate.
Oh,
Accurate.
that's perfect. Now I can use my old man voice.
He
I
also
couldn't
soiled
remember how
himself.
old he was. I think it was like 60, right?
I don't think he's that old for a turtle.
Yeah, 60's young
remember.
for a turtle, so I couldn't remember how old he was. Well, anyway,
I
brief
checked he
recap.
hadn't shit himself, so it's all right. Please proceed.
Brief recap is that you came out of the portal that everybody had entered at the end of the previous session, and the discussion immediately ensued about where you were and what you were going to do now that Raylark and Scarakington both seemed to be known, except you hadn't heard, as Fenton hadn't heard that Raylark was wanted. And from that, it led into a discussion where you experienced, Fenton, something different than they did, where you feel like someone, well, not feel like, where you had seen the dead body in the room with the dragon stand up and cast a spell and then disappear. And you felt like you had resisted that spell, but everybody else insisted that they continued through the labyrinth, including fighting a little green monster before proceeding through the portal, where you just walk through the portal in the same room. So that is where you entered into the floating islands. Since then, they've been wandering through the festival, which is continuing on this floating island in the town of Faryard, and the local mages who are participating offered information about where the statue honoring the emperor is, and that's where you came into the conversation as they were asking someone else in the area of the statue what it was about and the emperor, etc. So a very brief recap.
Okay, makes sense.
All right, and Raylark. So you had been asking a lot of questions. There were a few questions from Jakar and Scrackington. She is still sitting on the park bench. This woman.
I mean, I have no further questions.
I don't think I do either.
All right.
The defense rests your honor.
I mean, my questions are really only for the console. So
Let's
actually, I do have one more question. Actually, my question is,
Who, I'm not from around here, as you may have guessed. Who, deals with the town itself up here? Faryard, who deals with the town? As in, it's running day-to-day operations, taxation, those sort of things. Is that the council? Because the council seems to be all about magic. Somebody has to be running things up here.
Who enforces the law? For example, if I wanted to get out of jail.
No, not like that.
You seem to be assuming that we have some sort of local government up here, but that's
Yes.
not really how it's worked. People just kind of came up here and started setting up and, making their own lives up here.
So there's no
Nobody's really
taxation.
no taxation. I mean, we're mages here. If there's something we need, we just conjure it.
So basically, people freely live on the land here and don't pay anything to anyone.
That's how it's always worked.
I hate this.
Pretty cool.
So it's like some sort of hippie commune.
I don't know what these hippies are, but
Well, it's you.
it was it was anybody who wished to be a student of the council would come up here, or if they wished to try to take a position on the council, they could do that as well.
So is the council really open to people becoming students? They just are happy for that to be done? That to give all their knowledge? Are they that open about these sort of things? Is that in their character?
The council has never hesitated to share knowledge. It's part of what makes them grow as mages. They collect all the knowledge they can. The library is truly massive if you've never seen it. And so
Where-
there will be tribute fees, if you can bring them new spells, they always welcome that.
Right, so they're more about, they're kind of preserving magic and collecting knowledge about magic.
What else would you expect Council of Archmages to do? That is their main role,
Well,
or at
so
least it was until the last few years.
we have to say they're governing down below. So you don't think they have any other ulterior motive for doing such a thing? Especially with regards to the Vizier.
Well, that's what I was starting to say, is until the last few years, they never did any sort of governance role beyond acting as advisors. The Emperor and the Vizier and the court handled all of that.
So how are they equipped to do the role that they're currently undertaking?
They split their time. Sometimes, 2 or 3 archmages will be away.
That's not my question. My question is how are they equipped to do this role? Because there seems to be a dichotomy between what the Vizier has done and the council. The council seems to have opinions, not to speak out of turn, but the council seems to have opinions which are beyond the remit of what they do. They are archivists and practitioners of magic. They are not rulers, yet they seem to think they are equipped to do such things. So why is that?
Desperate times, I guess. I mean, there's no one else currently running things except the regent, but he's never been a reliable man,
And
to be frank.
has the Archmages ever been involved politically in anything else?
They did advise the Emperor quite frequently. They were guests within his court and would often be seen in his company.
Advising what exactly?
All sorts of matters. Whenever there was perhaps crops failing, you might see during Glory Strike down there advising for how to enchant the lands. If there was a plague spreading, you might see Unghag consulted to find its source. They did all sorts of things.
Magic it all away.
It's the best solution to most of our problems.
I hate this. Uh,
Okay. So,
remind me again of the sort of dispute about the Vizier. They didn't like what he was doing, essentially.
They accused him of being the one to murder the emperor.
Yes. Okay. So.
That would be not liking what he's doing. Yes.
Okay. And okay, so I bring that up. I appreciate this is probably not something to bring up, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. But these are kind of deep questions I'm about to ask. So,
Why did the Archmages care about this? It's perhaps a question for the Archmages themselves. Why did they care who murdered? That is not what their role is.
They were confidants, advisors, in some cases friends of the Emperor. Would you not care if one of your friends was murdered?
Yeah, but I don't think that's exactly the case about this.
You can have your suspicions, that's
Sure.
fine.
Well, it seems to me that people just don't do things for a reason. And they obviously have, and you have, and all your little friends living up here have your little cozy, say, hippie commune where you don't have to do anything and live off the land for free and, you know, do whatever else, circle jerk yourselves or whatever you do up here. But at the same time, there's clearly something to be achieved here. They wouldn't, okay, he's friends, okay, it's terrible. But at the same time, it seems to me awfully suspicious about what goes on in terms of their involvement here. Everyone has an ulterior motive. And I find it hard to believe that out of the kindness of their hearts that these people have enacted war. So what do they get out of this?
They're very suspicious, man. I mean, they are still people of Cyrillane, citizens of Criteria. Why wouldn't you want to defend that?
Well, nothing stops them being citizens if the Emperor is dead or not. They will always be citizens.
They rose to the challenge when few others wouldn't. When most others wouldn't, sorry. When few others would.
I understand. Well, this conversation's been enlightening in a few ways. Actually, I appreciate I said I had one final question, but this is my final question. In the castle, what do you know about what goes on there?
In the capital, just everything.
no, the castle, sorry. I'm referring
castle,
specifically where we met the regent. What goes on there?
These days, I assume not much. I told you that Regent is not exactly the most reliable man, and I think at this point that nobody else even bothers to attend to him.
Anything else?
There's still the guards there, I assume. The castle is a point of pride for the country.
Indeed.
I don't know what you might be asking me.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I have no further questions.
And Fenton, yes, you are with them if there's anything you wanted to ask as well. I know you got thrown in halfway through. All right, well, so Scrackington, you said you have no further questions. Anybody else?
I presume it's just some random person sitting on a bench.
This is just a random person sitting on a bench. That's why she's like, why would you ask me that?
Just ruined her afternoon.
When we walk away, I'm going to speak to the rest of the party. Or are we walking away then? Because like I've nothing.
I assumed you were, but
Okay. Well,
unless you're gonna just stand there around her.
Well, I'm
Going
not
to the
leading.
council, then?
I'm not. Yeah, well, that's where we're leading to. As we walk there, I'll just sort of say,
I think this council is very bizarre, and they obviously have ulterior motives. They're not these kind-hearted, greater than life characters who have swooped in and saved this place. There is something going on here, and obviously, with what I can piece together about the Emperor, something strange is going on, and I think the people up here are just living their lives free on the land, and we'll just say my life's great, therefore nothing else matters anywhere else. But there's something strange going on here, and even if we meet with the council, I don't know if they're to be trusted.
Yes, I have my own suspicions about the council. I don't believe you were there, but the regent also mentioned. I think I've already told you this, that when the emperor was dead, it was the council themselves that arranged for the priest of death to question the body afterwards, and no information has ever been released about that, which
Yeah.
is very suspicious.
Well, yeah, there's something going on here. And okay, you met one nice person. The person I met was an asshole. And that person was speaking to was nice enough. I'd be careful. I think I've already said too much. I would be careful what you say to people here. And I think, to be blunt, this has been spun by the mages to put themselves into a position of power. And I don't know if I have feelings that it's necessarily... Fundamentally, I don't think it's okay, but certainly there's been compelling arguments made. The circumstances are what they are, and perhaps more people would have suffered if somebody who didn't take over. But for people who are essentially curators, or people who are collecting magic, or basically people who work almost in like a museum for magic, their behavior is very unusual.
Now they effectively have control of the whole country.
Yeah. And who says that when the vizier is dead, that's the end of it? So,
I agree.
but these individuals also seem quite powerful, so I wouldn't cross them at this point.
So remain guarded and on guard.
I would say so.
that's me done.
Great luck. What do you think?
I think we just ask the archmages and see what we can find out.
Okay.
Likely won't be giving too many truthful answers to us.
Yeah. I don't think that we're going to get, or you're not going to get the information that you want. This has been spun into something bigger than what you're wanting to do, to achieve here. The information that you've been tasked to find out. This is bigger than this, and they're not going to easily just hand that information over to you about the Emperor. My understanding is you want to see his body. I don't think that they're going to turn around and allow you to do that. Because that's going to basically pull the curtains. They've pulled the curtains over the Emperor to justify essentially their war. And if you go and just go, oh, hey, I want to see this, they're not going to turn around and go, oh, yeah, I'll unravel everything. You have information which could presumably start to enact civil war. So perhaps we will see. I have my own questions, not so about this. I have other questions about other things. And perhaps they'll be more open with their magical powers to those things. So I will not bring up such matters, but because I think it unwise to do so, especially with such powerful beings. But at the same time,
Yeah. Do you think that they're on the side of Alifast?
Yeah, I heard you bring that up earlier. I don't even know who that is.
The guy that killed the Emperor.
My own suspicion is that, and this is just a suspicion, they may have framed the man.
Do we think they wanted to have the Emperor killed
yeah, but
so
potentially.
that...
That's what I think.
So let's see. So what would happen is if they wanted the Emperor dead, then either they use the guy Alifast as a scapegoat and they're like, okay, this will bring ruin to Criteria or whatever. And then you can stay at Khan and chill. And people would just be like, oh, potential trouble, but nothing actually happens. But then, like, what does anyone get from that situation?
Yeah,
and then
so-
the other is that they want him to actually build the army and then take over.
So, like,
And then what?
I kind of missed this conversation because there was Tilla's Gulf, and that's the Khan thing. But I didn't. Am I right?
Yeah, Teely's Golf they were just giving you the location of where Khan is.
Yes, but like I kind of missed the context. I wasn't here because I got up, so I kind of missed the context of what that was. But basically, there's another kingdom which I don't know how that connects into what we're talking about.
So Raylark had asked what had occurred in the years leading up to the Emperor's death.
Okay.
And she was describing that it was fairly normal. I mean, there were always diplomatic issues with Old Khan, the Cortical Empire. And then he was asking where that was, and I was giving the description. And she said, that they've maintained trade relations ever since. And shortly after the Emperor's death, there seems to be this new motivation from the immortal who runs the Cortical Empire, that he's on the not on the warpath, but like he has been striking out, not militarily, but striking out against other countries, including Sierra Leone.
So the question is there any relation or any like tie between Alifast and the Immortal?
Well, it's kind of hard to see because if the Immortal are attacking Serling, then they're attacking the mages. So why would the mages have worked with Alifast to essentially bring down the Emperor to then allow the Immortals to attack Serling? I can't see how that adds up.
Unless the only person that can kill the Immortal is Alifast, and they want the armies of Criteria and wherever he is.
I don't know, but I would imagine...
Prince's at war with Alifast. That is the Vizier, isn't it? Or was the Vizier?
Alifast is the Vizier, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
the council's currently at war with him. Or
Yeah.
was at war?
So,
Is. Yeah.
Is.
So, I mean, my opinion is that the council has its own sort of goals, and it is rather suspicious about. I don't know. I find it hard to believe that the council loved the Emperor so much. But right, okay, the council could have loved the emperor so much because they gave him a cozy little position, but also they'd be able to then be in a position now where they essentially are in a position of power. So I can see how they maybe wanted rid of the emperor to get more stuff. So I can see that point. But I don't know. I just wouldn't trust the council. We need more information. But the way that the council's acted is very suspicious, which would maybe imply that they somehow got the emperor killed. As Jakar was saying about the Temple of Death. The body, etc. This is all seems to be rather suspicious. Why would they do that? I appreciate they might have loved him, but you know, it seems that the potentially that the war with the Vizier is a cover-up. But I don't think we have enough pieces necessarily to make the conclusion that it is that. Albeit that the things that the council have done are suspicious. And then in relation to the Empire, how is the Immortal associated with the Vizier?
Is that a question for me? Sorry.
Hope
Yeah,
so.
but it probably should have been. Yeah. How is the Immortal associated with the Vizier?
So the Immortal is, and everybody would know this just from geopolitics, the ruler of the Cortical Empire.
Okay. But,
And
okay.
any relationship with the Vizier would probably be just diplomatic from
Yeah,
having
with Cerulean, yeah. Yeah, okay.
I think they're just the Cortical Empire, the Immortal, they're just a third party. Because they're acting against Cerulean and acting against the mages, I can't see how they were necessarily involved in that. They're just doing what they do, as they've always done. It just seems like a power grab, potentially, by the council. And because the Vizier worked so closely with the Emperor, seems to be pretty convenient. Basically, what's missing here is why would the Vizier have done this? Because why would the Vizier kill the Emperor? Because what was to be gained from doing that?
Unless it was a power grab on his part as well, but
Yeah, but how could that
it
have happened?
clearly hasn't worked out.
Yeah, but how could that have happened? Because the mages were always there. And the mages are so powerful as what they seem to be. It was never going to happen, so it would just be insanity to do that.
Yes, I think the same. Everyone we've spoken to as well maintains that the Emperor and the Vizier were childhood friends. It's not unheard of childhood friends to kill each other, but
Yeah,
you know.
it's hard to believe. So, now there's a question of, does the Vizier have a relationship? Well, the only other thing is, does the Vizier, did somebody from the Immortal or the Cortican Empire contact the Vizier and ask them to kill the Emperor? And perhaps there was something benefit to be gotten out of that. But if someone's your childhood friend, it had to be pretty compelling for that to do that. But people stab their back.
I mean, look at real life history. Kings, their sons. It's totally possible. Never mind a childhood friend. So it's impossible. It's possible, not impossible. It's possible for that to have happened. And then they could have went to war because, so maybe the mages, the court are okay, but they have other iffy things. I don't know if there's anything else to really say, but there's suspicion on behalf of the court, or the council, and there's suspicion on behalf of, was the Vizier working with the Immortals? That's the only relationship I can really think of here. That's my 2 cents.
As you say, Scrackington, we don't have enough information. Effectively, this is all guesswork at this point. The question is, how do we get more information?
Yeah. Well,
Do we proceed with the meeting with the counselor?
yeah, well,
Raylark?
Raylark, that's what you want, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe they can give us. Well, I don't know if they'll tell us anything, but either like maybe they'll just they'll tell us about the war or what's going on or what the plans are. Maybe they know who we are. We're involved in that in some way. That's why we need to be here. Maybe they'll start fighting with us. I don't know.
Well, if they're fighting with us, we're probably dead. But I think that there's things that they will say which will, depending on what is asked, depending on what they say and don't say, will give us a bit of an indication. So it is useful to go meet with them. But I don't know how this will go down for us.
As long as we keep our suspicions to ourselves, and simply converse, I suppose. Curiosity.
Yeah.
I've nothing further to add.
Yeah, same here.
This is kind of complicated.
So, Raylark, shall we proceed?
Yup.
So you're heading toward the main conference
Council
hall? Council hall, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you head in the direction where you had previously been informed, locations of things throughout the island, you see on its own island the Council of Archmages floating. Like I said, it's on its own island above the island the main island where you were on. So let me zoom that out actually for you. There we go. That was zoomed in too far. And so that is the main building, the council hall. You had been informed that that's where they often are, and that is also where the library is located that they had mentioned before. In terms of getting to that, most of you cannot reach it on foot. It seems like it is only accessible through flight or teleportation or some means like that. It is completely separated. Perhaps as an intentional restriction.
Okay. So, how do we navigate this space?
This is just a floating island over top of the main island that you could reach.
Right. Does it have guards or anything?
You could fly around it if you'd like to investigate.
Will I get shot down?
That's
Are
up to
other
you.
people flying up to the island? How do I see people getting to the island?
By train.
How long are you going to? How long are you willing to wait to see? If people are heading to the island. This is the main council hall, so you don't see anyone heading there within like the first minute or so of arriving. No one entering or leaving.
Right.
Can I send Quentin up to do a little lap? And I have something that lets me see what he sees.
Yeah, he's your familiar, so I believe that's just in the spell.
You just suddenly hear a shell just fucking fly through his wing.
Yes, while your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. So basically, if it's within 100 feet of you, which you could reach the island at that distance, yes.
Okay, I'll send him up and just have him take a look around, still within reach of me, and see what I can see.
And as he takes a look around the island, you see a few people walking there, but you don't see too much activity on the island at the moment. He was able to reach it, and if you wanted to, he could, not circumnavigate, but he could fly around a little more or try and land on it, whatever you would like him to do.
Yeah, take a little exploration to see if you can spot anybody. Looking for two things: looking for guard presence and looking if you can see anybody entering and exiting. You know how they're getting on or off the island.
Mm-hmm. You don't see any guard presence. In fact, as you think about it, you haven't seen a single guard while you've been up here.
Obviously, who needs it?
Yeah. And no one, as far as you can tell, has been entering or exiting the island. Depending on how long you want to wait to see if anyone does is up to you.
I mean, a couple of minutes is really all it should take. So,
yeah, I'll have him
during that time, nobody enters or exits.
Huh? What?
Beecham is playing Poker Night.
Is that right?
Is that what we're doing while we're waiting?
I'm joining.
Sorry,
I'm joining.
sorry, I don't know why. I don't know how that happened.
I'm joining Poker Night. I'm joining. I'm on the table. Where you at? Casuals, dirty casuals. We're going showdown.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
No worries. It was just funny timing that they're talking about waiting and you're like, Poker Night.
Yep.
All right.
I was trying to send that, and somehow I ended up.
Oh, yeah.
Starting an activity. I don't know how. I feel like that's who should have greeted us.
I'm all in. Oh fuck! I'm gonna lose. Yes. Oh fuck.
To a pair of twos.
Fuck yes. How do you quit?
All right. Leave activity. There we go.
Where is it?
Oh, it's where the hang up button normally is.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anyway, Quentin, what else would you like him to do? What else would you like Quentin to do? Sorry.
If he sees nothing in that time, he'll make his way back, and I'll report to the others. There's no guard presence, and I couldn't see anyone leaving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even if you waited, well, how long were you willing to wait?
Say 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, nothing during that time.
Okay.
People were strolling around a little bit. Like I said, you saw a few people, but that was about it.
So our options are to fly up or ask around for another way in.
Yeah, I mean, we can fly each other up.
As you look over, you see me. I'm just climbing a rope along the side of the building. It's just I'm going in, boys. I'm just literally walking in through the door. We can't do that, right? Sure, there's an open door.
Well, the problem is reaching the island. You see,
I misty step.
Yeah, everyone can see that. Yeah, you could do that.
I misty step on the island.
You are now on the island.
Quentin, can you transform into a flying animal?
Quentin.
Oh, Fenton, sorry.
I was like, you mean your pet bat
Bat, transform, bat! God damn you!
transforming
not a
into
flying.
plane?
Yeah, no flying. Not
How
until,
about
I don't
a
know.
small light animal?
Your level. Small what?
A small light
A small-
animal.
Yes.
Turn me into a newt. I got better.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've seen him turn
Turn
into
into
a
a spider.
mouse or a spider.
Okay, I can. Raylark, you'd be able to get up on your own. Perhaps you could take
I can fly anyone up.
Margaret,
Magra.
Margaret.
Margaret.
Sorry, we haven't
Yeah,
spoken
I
much.
can-
Margaret, you
I can
big
fly
bitch.
Magra up.
And I can put Fenton and Quentin in my pockets.
Oh, wait a minute here.
That's my own way up.
Misty Step's only 30 feet. Is that enough?
That is enough.
All right, okay. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Because you're just trying to get across that gap, and that gap is about 20 to 30 feet, somewhere in that range.
If I didn't blow my dimension door previously, I would have brought you across.
You didn't.
Oh, well, I
You
can
got
do
all
it
your
though.
stuff back.
Well, no. That's a one a day.
Yeah,
That's-
you haven't used it yet.
Oh. I relayed that to everyone just by our conversation earlier. The implication being that one day has potentially passed. Because that is not a normal spell slot for me, it's from an item.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still a Misty Step across. Unless there's any other issues, I'll come back. But
Raylark, you take Margaret.
I'll
oh, wait,
take
she can't get
Magra.
across. Right, fuck it. I'll come back. I'll not Misty Step. I'll
Yeah.
I'll
no.
She can get
I've got a way
across
over. I
with
could
you.
take Quentin and Fenton. If Fenton turns into a small animal.
Margaret could just live here, like just go to town. She doesn't do
Yeah,
anything else
I
anyway.
can turn into
Well,
a mouse whenever that's ready.
She can Misty Step as well, so.
All right. Well then, we can just both Misty Step.
Yeah.
That works.
So I've got
All right.
Quentin in my
So-
pocket.
How are you getting across, Jakar?
I'm going to use Radiant Soul.
Yes, that
It's me.
makes sense.
Gives me incorporeal wings sprouting from my back. And I'm going to fly over like an angel.
All right. So everybody has now reached that small island. And I want to go back through the history. Where was that? So what I'm going to do at this time is based on everything from the past, from this session and the past two sessions, experience. So let me just add that up real quick.
Oh, don't we're leveling up because something bad's coming.
Whoa.
No, it's just something I hadn't done before. I've remembered it. Let's see. So that's
I'm going over as well. I'm going to say, hold on tight, Fenton. And I do a couple of loop-de-loops in the air.
Make a dexterity saving throw, Phantom.
everyone gets 1,250 experience.
Uh, 6950.
Sorry, what was that?
1,250 XP.
Yeah, 6950. 69.
Is that?
Oh, we do level up.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Well, I don't know. It's flashing on my screen suddenly, like the wee character monster level up.
Let me see what the next level is. Oh yeah, 6,500 was level 5.
Fireball time, baby.
So you went way beyond level 5.
Well, that was very generous.
Yeah. This was 3 sessions worth. Oh, Fenton. Max HP.
Are we just gonna level up now then? I guess.
If you'd like to, you can finish off the session by leveling up, and then we can resume from the island next time.
Unable to level up or missing data. Okay. I presume you just did the roll button for that.
Yeah, he just rolled it.
Come on. Oh, fuck.
Two.
Right.
Yes. Nice.
Right, hold forward. We're level 4, right?
You should be level 5 now, I think, right?
Okay.
You're leveling up
just-
to 5.
Yeah, level 4 plus 1 equals 5. Okay, here we go. So we're all rolling for HP.
Well, yeah, I get it. I get what we always did. Or it's up to you.
I have all hit points.
9.
I did it.
So it's I can add 2. Wait.
Oh, nuts.
I don't know if this is right.
Well, you can do it now, or you can save those rolls and just, level up at the beginning of next session if you would like.
I need to find where I had my build.
I think it says I get 2 new. It says 2 new spells, but they're in cantrips. I need to lift the player's handbook.
Let's see. I'm looking that up right now for wizard. 5th level. Cantrips known as 4. You get 2 3rd level spell slots, 3 2nd level, and 4 1st level.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
1 new spell.
It's 4 3 2 for your spell slots.
So I get 2 3rd level spells, but what's about the cantrip? Sorry.
Still only 4.
I thought I only had 3 in my thing. I'll need to check because I'm in the middle of doing the level up. Right. So
Yeah, you should have had a 4.
I'll check again. I
let me
might have had one. I can't remember. But I'll triple check that. Right. So I get 2. Oh, there's a lot of spells here.
Yeah, you've got 4 cantrips: Mage Hand, Chill Touch, Ray of Frost, Minor Illusion.
That's all right. I can get summon lesser demons. That would be funny. What's that? You're not going to sell me things in your shop? Summon lesser demons. Just let them run around in the shop. Fucking wreck everything. Oh, dear.
You can potentially summon 8 demons with that spell.
Like, what about now? Fucko, you gonna sell me some of your fucking shit for 16 gold? That could influence my spell choice. Well, naturally, where's Fireball? There it is. Old Faithful. And do you know what one of the requirements is for Fireball? A tiny ball of bat guano. And I have an infinite supply, baby. Shit in my hand. Shit at it. There's a lot of new spells in here that I don't remember.
Mm.
My my wildfire spell list includes Revivify.
It includes Revivify, you said?
Yeah,
Let me see
my
if-
computer is completely fucked. Like everything breaks up every 3 seconds. So
Yes, it does include Revivify. That's
yes,
expected.
Revivify. I am having old stuff.
Are you able to open my sheet, Kurt?
I can give it a try.
There's a spell, Life Transference. Could you read that for me, please?
It's loading. Is that a 3rd level?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Is there implications for me about this?
Nope.
Okay.
Not that I can recall.
I can get Tiny Servant.
You can.
There's so many spells now, like to pick.
Yeah, I've got Xanathars in there, and so that's probably why you're seeing so many.
Oh, I have level 3 spells. Okay.
Yeah, enjoy your exhaustive list to look through.
That makes sense. Well, yeah, for me, I gotta basically just pull them all in.
Oh yeah, you don't you like to learn them all and then prepare?
The Charactermancer still does not. It, yeah, the Charactermancer really is not designed for that, which is annoying. Because it's like, oh, well, if you prepare spells, you could swap them out here, but like, you can prepare every day. So,
Yeah.
It's a really weird. But yeah. So I get access.
Be able to use things
level
from
2 spells,
Xanathar's Guide to
level
Everything.
3 spells.
Yeah, I've got Xanathar's in there and Tasha's.
Okay. Let's take that.
I should probably fill in my character sheet properly at some point then, because I don't think I've selected my circle.
There's so many good choices, but I'm just gonna pick Fireball naturally. And this spell seems interesting. This one. Well, that's me done.
Alright, I gotta go. Sorry, I was only here for an hour, but
No worries.
No problem. Have a good day.
I'm gonna have to go as well. I've got a call with someone else to try and fix some things.
No.
Yeah,
If
I know.
everybody leaves, Kurt, we should play. Peak.
I've got work messaging me, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, but like every single, like literally, I'll be like doing my stuff, like getting ready for bed or like work that I normally have on a Monday, and then I'll just like glance across and it'll be like 10 o'clock, and you'll still be in the call together.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
But he's not free. So.
Yeah,
But
this new leadership structure, they panic every Sunday. Every single Sunday's got to be some panic emergency. It's terrible.
Well,
They always save it for Sunday for some reason.
it's the start of the working week. Yeah, well, that's
I'm just
understandable.
happy